Do you guys like Mount and Blade? Do you like Modern Warfare and that sort of thing? Well, guess what, guys? There is now a game out here called Total Conflict Resistance, where you can actually play as a militant faction in the future or present day, fighting against a bunch of other militant factions. Now, the name of the game is Total Conflict Resistance. I'm sure some of you guys have already heard of this one already. This is an absolutely fascinating game, guys. I hope to be playing it on the channel in the future. The idea being is that you are in a world with a bunch of little micro-states. In this case, we are the micro-state of Benevento. Now, right now, if you look here on the right, we've got research, production, all that stuff, but it's not essential to the game itself. Really, most of the game has to do with leading around armies. Some of them have tanks, APCs, infantry, and attacking enemies in the surrounding countryside. Of course, liberating your actual territory, improving your country through research and production, but also taking additional territory out here. And let me tell you guys, it's not just this map mode that is fantastic, but it's also the actual gameplay. There's actually a group of rebels ahead of us, so I want to go ahead and get some additional troops, and I am likely going to charge forward and attack. Now, there is a game speed function, so anytime you want to mess around with the game speed, that's absolutely possible. You can also use these buttons over here to improve or increase the amount of troops and improve the kind of weaponry they have. So you can go from a squad of guys with pistols all the way to a squad of guys with RPGs, heavy machine guns, sniper rifles, etc. And guess what? You get to play as those soldiers from a first-person perspective. Pretty awesome, I know, but let's actually get into a battle so you guys can see what I'm talking about. We're going to hit this group of rebels right here with the 74th Battalion. And as you can see, we outnumber them, but they are holding a little village outside of town. It's going to be a nasty fight. Welcome to the front lines, my friends. Now, if you see the men advancing, that's because I have given them orders to advance. Guys, we have vehicles up there. Anti-tank vehicles. We've got massive tanks. We've even got multiple launch rocket systems right there. Although in this particular battle, I just wanted to get you guys right into the action and kind of show you what to expect. You can see all those squads on the right side, and those represent the squads we have assaulting. And of course, you are going to be placed in a first-person position in any number of those squads. Right now, we're playing as infantry, but you can go in as a tank, you can go in as a multi-launch rocket system, as an APC, whatever the hell you want, as long as it's in your army. There we go, guys. The battle has begun. Artillery is dropping directly on our position. That's right. And we are, of course, going to push forward here. I hope the MLRS knows what to do. The rest of our infantry are also managing to move forward. All of the buildings that you see here can be, of course, garrisoned. I don't know if they can be destroyed. There we go, guys. An absolutely devastating defense by the enemy as we push forward. And sure enough, already spotting some enemy troops. Yep, there you go. That's how quickly it happens, just like real warfare. If you take a shot, you're not going to live for long. And this fella has a bullet in his head to prove it. There we go. And sure enough, we've got one of the snipers now. Now, again, a sniper with a hollow sight is a bit tough. However, it just goes to show you that even with our recon squads, we can absolutely go ahead and play as a recon squad member. Unfortunately, our vehicles didn't do so well, but let's hope that the subsequent infantry advance is going to knock out a lot of the enemy. We know they were somewhere over here, too. I know that there's going to be some of them. Let's push up over there where the boys are. Try and establish a firing line as we advance. Holy shit! Yeah, that's one of the enemy vehicles! Just imagine how terrifying it'd be to see one of those vehicles, guys. And we do have RPGs that are being launched that way. I'm just hoping they're knocking them out. Oh, boy. All right, one of the enemy vehicles was destroyed. If I have any grenades. Yep, we got some frag grenades. Throwing those out. I think we got two of them, boys. Managed to get two with the grenades. Still looking. I see one. Got him. Got him with a sniper, boys. At range. We are advancing through town. Make sure that those are our boys over there. They certainly are. We're gonna keep pushing, guys. We are gonna keep pushing. The battle is continuing, of course. Don't have many vehicles left, but we still have plenty of infantry. Reload. We're gonna have to divert the attack a little bit more this way. We do have an RPG in case we need to use it, but I'm not spotting any enemy vehicles as of right now. Okay, that's probably gonna be an enemy sniper. Now, anytime you get taken out, it's gonna show you who killed you. So as you can see, the guy looks to have just a standard M1 carbine, something like that, or a Garand, but still putting up a hell of a fight. That artillery is not going to be easy to deal with. The enemy does have artillery currently, which is going to make things a little more difficult for us. Keep in mind, we're attacking a fortified enemy position here. Instead of attacking the rebels, I wanted to show you guys an actual battle. So we attacked another one of the city-states, who of course is going to be pretty well prepared. Pretty well prepared for an assault. That's got to be my guy, and I'm just kidding. I'm sorry, buddy. Good shooting, boys. Good shooting. Holy hell, there's the artillery strike. See how devastating that artillery is. I mean, it is dropping right on top of us. Sort of sneak up there. I want to get a bit closer before I drop down. There we go. You see, we got one right there. There we go, down. And now it was a defeat, unfortunately. But as you guys can see here, it shows the trophies captured during the battle. In this case, it would be the enemy that captures these trophies, not us. We also have sort of a tale of the casualties. 60 lost on our side, 76 on the enemy side. And it also shows how many were injured and captured, not just killed. As you can see, the settlement was not captured. We didn't manage to take it. So, of course, we retreat or fall back with our units. But this is like a good representation of the battles in game. They're absolutely massive. And if you just have vehicles, by the way, like it doesn't have to be an infantry battle. You can have like really nice tank battles back and forth in Total Conflict. I just can't wait for this game to come out. I also hope they'll reach out and drop me a key. It is beautiful, and I have a lot of hope for it. Now, of course, after you win a battle like that, you're not simply going to just, oh, okay, that's it, you know, I'm just attacking other cities. You also have to improve your own country. I love the production over here, for instance. We're currently researching 7.62 millimeter ammo and hollow sights. We could also go for 12 gauge, just whatever you want to focus on. If we take a look over here, we've got an entire research bench. And of course, I want to get to the M113. I actually want to get over to the M60A1 tank, but that's going to take some time. And you can see, it actually lets you know the amount of days this will take. We can also unlock militia uniforms and new weapons such as RPG-7s to help us take out tanks. Now, while your men are in cities like this, you want to make absolutely sure to continue improving the men. You can add additional forces, you know, try and get some conscripts. You can also upgrade existing forces, so attempting to, of course, create additional squads, rearm existing squads, etc. You can even click these squads and get, like, detailed information on the amount of troops in this particular squad, as an example. So once you, of course, decide, all right, well, it's time to advance, or once you get into a war, you simply target the enemy here. You can see a distance meter, in this case, over 100 kilometers, and you start moving right into their territory. Now, just like a standard map, if we actually get a victory here, which I'm not going after a 7, they're way too strong, then we will take that city, and it will become part of our overall political sphere. As you can see, a whole bunch of enemies in the area that we could potentially get into a fight with, and I'm not exactly going to do that right now because it's quite risky. However, while all this is going on, I can be improving my existing militia units. giving them more ammo, better weapons, and of course just waiting for the production to finish. If you want things to kind of speed up, you can, of course, mess with the game speed over here and do that as you wish. It takes all kinds, and certainly in Total Conflict, you can make whatever kind of, government you want, and you can fight with that government. I should mention also that even the uniforms are customizable. You can have the colors that you want. They're usually representative of your flag, but it's completely up to you. Once the game comes out, customization is going to be off the walls. And I have to say, I really can't wait to have these little micronations fighting each other left and right. Holy hell. Gotta be careful because we just had some tanks over there that got destroyed. Almost certain they're gonna be in the house here. Oh boy, oh boy. Let's go upstairs, try to get some shots up here if we can. Oh! I should have known that wasn't gonna work. As always, guys, I want to thank you so much for stopping by the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see some more Total Conflict, let me know in the comments down below. And please help this channel out, guys, by liking, commenting, maybe using the super chat or thanks feature to help us move up a bit. It really, really helps us out. I hope you guys will pick up Total Conflict, and I hope that there's eventually a multiplayer element to this game so that we can face each other on the battlefield. Glory to you all, my friends. I'll see you on the next one.